What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and this is your match preview. It's Everton against Manchester United at Goodison Park, 4:30 kick-off on Sunday. A game that Everton fans go into absolutely raging. This is the first game back after our 10-point deduction, a deduction that is disproportionate, it's unfair, it's unjust. And for a £19.5 million breach relating to stadium costs that have clearly not affected the playing staff or playing ability of this team on a football pitch. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute farce of a decision, and Everton fans have rightly stood up for the team. They've stood up and backed these group of players, and they have stood up and they have backed themselves against the Premier League. Rightly so. We are not there to be someone's pointing stick, someone's punch bag, and someone's butt of jokes. That's not what Everton Football Club are. We're founded in 1878. We're one of the proudest clubs in English football for all the right reasons. Everton do more than enough to support the local community, people, even the Premier League. Everton stood firm with the Premier League when the Big Six were on about departing and going into the Super League, and they have clearly not supported Everton. Other things that have really stood out in this case is the fact that the committee, one is, I think, a former Leeds attorney who worked on cases in the past for them. You've also got former West Ham financial director, I believe, or certainly was involved when West Ham stayed up due to Carlos Tevez, and Sheffield United compensation of around £30 million was confirmed. So this isn't a board that is... this isn't a committee that was fair in the first place anyway. There was lots of problems with this. There's lots of problems, lots of professionals, lots of media outlets have come out and said that it's unacceptable. Lots of football fans have come out and said that it's unacceptable, apart from the teams that are in and around Everton, and that's fine, because obviously they're going to be hoping for every little bit of luck that they get, because they're not better than us, which is fine, but they'll still finish below Everton, in my opinion. I still think the bottom three, as was before the 10 points, is the same, and I still think Everton are more than capable of catching Bournemouth, Forest, and maybe Fulham above them still, even now. So I'm not worried about relegation at all, and Everton go into this game very, very aggressive, very determined, very passionate. There'll be Everton fans, there'll be 40,000 Everton fans, there'll be 3,000 of those will be Manchester United fans, and they will all be cheering against the corruption of the Premier League. You appear to have an away fan base that absolutely stands by Everton. Manchester United fans have appeared to respect Everton's decision to protest and respect the cards that will be handed out at Goodison Park. There's over 50,000 purple Premier League corrupt cards to be handed out to each and every fan in that stadium. There'll be a very vocal chants towards the Premier League, and actually, it's so bad that Sky Sports are on about dimming it out, which is absolutely fine, because I actually think I'd go the other way and I would sit in silence and just hold that up. That would be my 10-minute protest. If there was 40,000 silent fans just holding that up and the game is going on, that would be unbelievably phenomenal, wouldn't it? But that's just my opinion. In terms of the game itself, Everton have got it looks like Amadou Onana is out, which is a massive miss. It's a massive miss. His legs in midfield, his aggression, his ability to win the ball, physicality will be a real miss against a Manchester United team that haven't really been playing great, but are top of the form table in the Premier League, 13 points out of 5 games. And Eric Ten Hag has had a little bit of pressure. A lot of Manchester United fans before these 5 games were on about sacking him. They were fed up with him, they were done with him. But he does seem to be getting results in the Premier League when it has mattered. So, it's a game that Everton win, and they're out the bottom 3 already. It's a game that Manchester United win, and they'll be going and trying to get back into the top four and trying to compete, etc., etc., etc. So it's a tough one. In terms of Everton team that starts, for me, it's Pickford in goal. It's Patterson at right back. I still have no idea of this fascination with starting Ashley Young, but that is what it is. Patterson would start at right back for me. Then you'd have the two in the middle, Branthwaite, who captained England under 21s, 23s at Goodison Park this week and was fantastic, alongside another fantastic centre-half in James Tarkowski. On the left-hand side, it's Vitaly Mikalenko, scored 2 goals in the last 2 games. Then we've got James Garner, Idrissa Gana Gueye and Abdoulaye Doucouré. Then I go with pace. I go with Jack Harrison. I'll go with Dwight McNeil, and I'll go with Calvert-Lewin up front. I think this is a game where Everton need to really be assertive. If they want if Manchester United want to have the ball, fine, come and break us down. We'll hit you on the counter attack. We know defensively they're not great, and we know really that attacking wise they're not great. So if we can keep it solid, Everton can win this game. It won't be easy, but Everton can win this game. I'm looking forward to the game because I think it's going to be a contrast to 2 very different styles. Manchester United have got injury issues themselves, and they lack the depth that they used to have. So, they're not bringing in the same quality players that they may have in their first 11. That they haven't really got them. So, all in all, yeah, fairly confident that Everton can get at least a point, if not 3, in this game, and just start to rebuild. Everton currently sit on 4 points, and we need 3 to be out the bottom 3. So it's quite an easy position, really, because I kind of feel like we've done it twice this season. I felt like the first few games of the season where we were quite poor, the home games against Fulham and Wolves, I kind of felt like we almost started the season late when Calvert-Lewin come back, which is fine. That's how it felt. And now it's almost starts feeling like we're starting the season again following this 10-point deduction. Everton just need to move the ball through the channel quickly. Get Calvert-Lewin in, get opportunities in the box. Manchester United, set-piece wise, are they great? I don't think so. So there's definitely opportunities for Everton to score from corners and free kicks, and that's what we've got to be really good at. The crowd will be there. The atmosphere at Goodison Park, I suspect, will be the most hostile it's ever been. If not, it would be up there with one of the most aggressive atmospheres that's ever been. Goodison Park will be absolutely bouncing, and I can't wait to sit there with my little sign and my hoodie that says the Premier League's corrupt and support the lads onto another 3 points, showing the Premier League that we will not be moved, that we are Everton Football Club. Absolutely, we are Everton. It's that simple. There's nobody else like us. We are the best fans in the world, and we are showing it to the world yet again. So I promise you, Premier League, this is it. This is go time. This is war. Up the toffees.